Yes, sir.
Cade, Tumlinson, Erie, and County. We all know that gambling is a fun way to make easy money, but there is a dark side to it. Americans are largely becoming in more debt and losing large amounts of money very quickly in today's world. Gambling addiction is one way this is happening, and it is a quickly growing problem. Every day, more and more people sit at slot machines and tables in hopes of getting quick cash with the hit of a button or the roll of a dice. And there are more and more people that become addicted to gambling every day as well. I cannot tell you how gambling addiction starts and works without you not properly knowing how the gambling system works. And as I am sure most of you know how this works, I shall explain for the ones who don't. This process is simple but can make someone a monster. Let's start with an example. We shall call him Bill. Bill wants a way to make quick cash, and what better and more American way than a casino? Bill goes to the casino, but he has lots of choices to make that make quick money that Bill wants. Bill has to choose from poker, blackjack, slot machines, roulette, craps, and many others. Bill chooses slot machines. Bill sits down and puts his money into the nickel slot machine. The machine takes a nickel every time Bill pulls a lever and spins the machine. Bill pulls the lever and hopes to match up symbols on all sorts of lines across the machine. Bill sits and keeps pulling the lever until he makes some kind of money. And Bill, not being an addict, is happy with what little cash he has made and takes the ticket to the cashier and collects his money and leaves the casino. Now that you know how the process works, we'll move on to the much bigger and scarier monster. Gambling addiction is the need to keep betting more and more money, and anyone can become addicted to it. However, statistics have showed that men struggle with the problem more than women. Despite this fact, doctors have found the problem stems from many more problems. However, the biggest cause of gambling addiction is low levels of serotonin in the brain. People with this are usually addicted to alcohol and cocaine as well, and this usually leads to them being depressed and abusing their families and loved ones. The National Council for Problem Gambling in 2012 said, "Problem gambling includes all gambling behavioral patterns that compromise, disrupt, or damage personal, family, or vocational pursuits." This goes to say that gambling addiction ruins all sides of life. So what does gambling addiction look like? You may think it is hard to tell if someone is addicted to gambling. However, it is really not. Roxanne Dryden Edwards, MD in 2009. Gambling addiction involves persistent and recurring gambling. Someone addicted to gambling keeps going back to this casino over and over and talks about it all the time. They feel that they become preoccupied with gambling and they constantly need more and more money for gambling. Some addicts will feel the need to stop, but they keep failing at stopping betting problems. They also become uneasy in trying to quit and get very angry easily. When this happens, they will go back into the casino to relieve stress and sadness. They also keep gambling to get back the money that they have lost. Addicts will lie to about their problem to family members and loved ones. Sometimes addiction becomes so bad that the addict will commit crimes such as stealing and fraud to finance their gambling. They will also risk close relationships to go gambling and will put big things on the line that they cannot afford to lose. Not only does gambling addiction ruin their bank account, but it ruins every aspect of their life. As you can see, gambling addiction becomes a much larger problem as someone gets deeper and deeper into it. Gambling can be a good and fun thing for a while, but when you put more and more money on the line, you become somewhat addicted, and that leads to much larger problems. Remember that next time you're at the casino. Thank you for your time.